First of all, a very, very happy Easter on the back of a very warm welcome, everybody. Nice to have you with us here at Grand Champions Polo Club on this very, very special happy Easter Sunday. It is, of course, the final of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open. And before I get down to introducing you to the players and some of our very special guests, I would like everybody now, please, to be upstanding as I hand the microphone over to our very own Mr. Tom Blake for the national anthem. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, the wonderful Mr. Tom Blake, as always, with the American national anthem. And now, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope we're going to get a nice, warm welcome response for the individual players as I call out their names. We're going to start from left to right. The Boca Raton this afternoon in the pink shirts, ladies and gentlemen, two very talented ladies in that team. We're going to start off with the number one. Please welcome with a big round of applause the one and only Riley Ganzi. Good afternoon, Riley. At number two, the second lady in that team, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mia Cambiaso. And then we go to the two gentlemen in that team at number three, coming in off 10 goals. Please welcome the one and only Tommy Pinello. And at number four, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one, Santiago Tocalino. Good afternoon, Santi. And that is the Boca Raton, as I say, in the pink shirts. And now over to Juice in the black shirts. Please welcome at number one. Always a pleasure to see him in the saddle, the one and only Sugar Erskine. At number two, the second six-goaler in that team. Give it up for Tomacho Pierres. Good afternoon, Tomacho. And then we go to the number three position. Coming in at 5 goals, Hilario Figueres. And playing the number 4 position, the other 5-goaler, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jason Crowder is in the house. Your two mounted officials from the Argentine, two of the best in the world in the business, Pepe Araja and Santos Anchor. Your third man, of course, Mr. Gaston Dorignac. So I hope you settled in nicely and enjoying the hospitality brought to you, of course, by the one and only the sexy chef and his crew. So strap yourselves in for what promises to be a very exciting afternoon of polo. Excuse me. So we are ready. We've got DJ Troubles in the house, of course, entertaining us musically this afternoon. We will be asking you at halftime to go out onto the field to tread in those divots. But for now, once again, a very warm welcome, a very happy Easter Sunday to this, the third of the 4 World Polo League tournaments. The Palm Beach Open Final 2026, the Boca Raton in pink versus Juice in the black shirts. We'd also very much like to welcome Mr. Daniel Hostetler, President and the Chief Executive Officer of the Boca Raton. Good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you very much for being our continuous partner here, our official hotel partner here at Grand Champions Polo Club. So now let's go to the action and see who's going to get the better start to this final. The Boca Raton here, stealing that ball back, and it'll be the man with the number 3, 10 goals to his name. A nice little ball up to the front door to Riley Gansey. She shoots and just puts it ever so slightly wide. Well, we call those first chucker jitters. I'm sure that both of these teams who have come into this final with a lot of respect for each other are probably just sizing up the opposition, see how the horses are running, see how the team will connect and gel here today on this very, very important final. Knock-in coming, courtesy of Mr. Jason Crowder, has his pocket picked there by the number 3. And a nice little ball out to the far side for the other young lady in that team. And Mia Cambiasso takes an under the neck shot. Second shot on goal, also ever so slightly wide. So, peppering that goal from Juice by the Boca Raton. 2 shots on goal. Still no score. We are in the first of our 6 chuckers. Ball knocked back into play. And here comes Team Juice. And that will be none other than Mr. Sugar Erskine, a.k.a. Stuart Erskine, a young man from South Africa, gracing us with his presence. That ball unfortunately going out of bounds, so there will be a change of possession. Quickly taken here by Santiago Toccolino. Now, he is one of those guys who can hit a ball like he's done here from anywhere in the field. Always dangerous. So Juice need to be aware of that. Very dangerous and strong, powerful player, Santiago Toccolino. Remember, you can, of course, watch all the action also on your handheld devices. If you go to YouTube and look for Chucker TV, CTV Sports, you will have a live broadcast courtesy of our executive director, Mike Ferreira, and his crew here at the CTV Sports Studios here in the heart of Wellington. And if you're watching us from there, no matter where in the world, a very warm welcome, and also, of course, a very happy Easter. We are, as I say, at Grand Champions Polo Club on the legendary field number 2, often referred to as Centre Court here in Wellington, the birthplace of so many champions made and bred. And of course, right after this game, as on every finals day, we will have the prize presentation. Let's go back to the action now with a nice drive here from Figueres. He's found Crowder, little deflection, gets the ball high in the sky. Cambiasso's gone with him, able to clear it. Well done, Mia. And she's found Pinello. Pinello will be looking now possibly for Riley. Left a little bit unmarked there. Tomacho Pierres will be the first to challenge her. Gansey correcting herself nicely here now on a straight route to goal. Gansey, everybody, get ready for the first round of applause. Gansey, that's looking good from where I'm sitting. Please, a round of applause, Riley Gansey, for the Boca Raton. No mistake, and that will take us into our first courtesy change. I shall hand over now to our man behind the decks. DJ Troubles will be back in just a few moments after this very quick courtesy change. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Quick courtesy change. That, of course, also implemented here, especially at this level. Remember, the World Polo League, with 26 goals, the highest level of polo played anywhere in the, not only in the United States, but anywhere in the world outside of Argentina. And this, of course, the 8th year of the World Polo League. And, yes, did you see that? Riley Gansey not making a mistake there. Making goal number 2. for the Boca Raton. So clearly the team in pink getting off to a better start here in this opening chukker, but I can promise you that Team Juice, once they get their rhythm going, they are a force to be reckoned with. Back to the halfway line they go. Remember, for those of you who are newcomers to the sport of polo, the game of kings, after every goal is scored, they change ends. And winning that throw-in, which Juice have done on this occasion, allowing Tomacho Pierres to at least get within the vicinity of that goal mouth, doing a very good job. Picked up now by Hilario Figueres, sends a daisy cutter up to the front door. Slightly on the back foot there was Sugar Erskine. But this young lady, Riley Ganzi, well, she would like to pick up her third goal if she can, of course, in this opening chukker. Straight away has a defender, of course, right behind. But this looks like another interception and a nicer chance to keep that offensive play of attack going. Pinello trying to send that ball up to Ganzi. Ganzi will want to take it on her stick side. She does well, needs to take Tomacho out of the equation. And that ball will unfortunately run over the back line, so no score on that play. Would like to also very much welcome Mr. Doug Evans, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Palm Beach Chamber, as well as being partner of the Flag Forum, as well as Mr. Matt Swift, President of Concordia, and also partner of the Flaglet Forum. We will see these gentlemen a little bit later during the prize presentation. And that looks another very dangerous play here, saved on the doorstep. Ball will go over the back line, but it came off a defending player, so we will have the equivalent of a corner. We call that a safety, 60 yards into the field, more or less at that point where that ball crossed the back line. So the first corner penalty, if you will, in favor of Juice. And we have, of course, a very special lady amongst us this afternoon. I'd like to a very warm welcome to Daniele Moore, the Mayor of Palm Beach. A very good afternoon to you. It's a pleasure and an honor to have you with us here this afternoon. Now then, this corner will be taken by none other than Tomacho Pierres. Will send it high in the sky, and he's put it wide, and that will bring us to the end of the first chukker. So the Boca Raton getting off to the better start, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause, if I may be so bold. Thank you very much. We will have a very short break. The players will change their ponies. Stay with us. Chukker number 2 coming up right after this short break.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Welcome back, everybody. Once again, a warm welcome, a good afternoon, and of course, a very, very happy Easter Sunday. Great to have so many guests here this afternoon. We're at Grand Champions Polo Club, of course. CTV Sports broadcasting this World Polo League's Palm Beach Open Final 2026 to all corners of the globe. Great to have you with us if you're watching on CTV. If you've just joined us, the Boca Raton in the pink shirts picked up 2 goals in that opening chukka, courtesy of Riley Ganzi. And the other young lady in that team who's just laid up this very nice ball for Riley, Mia Cambiasso. Well, this could be goal number 3 in the making here for the Boca Raton. Slightly overcooked that a little bit there, but a very nice assist coming from Mia Cambiasso. Quick reminder who's who. The Boca Raton led by Riley at number 1, Mia at number 2, and then Tommy Pinella, the 10-goaler, at number 3, and Santiago Tocolino, the 7-goaler, playing the number 4 position, which is the back, i.e. more of the defender. Juice, led by the number 1, Sugar Erskine, the South African 6-goaler. At number 2, the other 6-goaler, that is Tamacho Pierres. At number 3, Hilario Figueres, the 5-goaler, and the second 5-goaler in that team, Mr. Jason Crowder. Here we go. This could be a chance here for the Boca Raton. Tocolina tried to slice that ball or play a cut shot to make it go towards that goal mouth. Didn't quite open his wrist enough. Ball goes over the back line. So once again, possession and knock-in coming for Juice, courtesy of Mr. Crowder. This time he plays it over to his left, finds Erskine, and Erskine immediately has Cambiasso going up there with him for the challenge. Forced to leave that one behind. Jumping nicely in the little gap. Monster ball once again, looking for, it could be Riley if she can get to this before anybody else can. Ganzi opens her shoulders. Little unlucky there, just topping the ball, not getting the sweet spot of that ball. And this would be a chance now for Juice. Here we go, Tamacho Pierres. Look at these ponies go. Tamacho Pierres looking for Sugar Erskine. He'll pick it up on the no. He won't even get a chance because he had Tommy Pinello going back with him. Good run here by the 10-goaler. Keeps the ball within the boundaries. Nice control again by Tamacho. Does a little pirouette. Looking for the opening movement. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here for Team Juice, Tamacho Pierres picks up the first goal, making it 2-1. So very nicely done, and you saw the making of that goal after they turned defense into offense. Back to the halfway line, ball's thrown into play. Remember, they change ends after every goal is scored. But Juice have won the throw-in. Tamacho once again on the move here. Pierres might lay this one up. It might have the distance to go. It on its own, just wide. So the Boca Raton dodging a big bullet there. That could have been the equalizer. They still lead by 2-1 with a little under 4 minutes remaining here in chukka number 2. Remember, we play a total of 6 chukkas at this level. Hence why we have the courtesy change factored in. That will normally take place around about halfway through a period of play. Remember, 7 minutes of actual play time. A whistle will stop the clock, and then 30 seconds at the end of those 7 minutes played. Nice ball here from Pinello to Santi Tocolino. Has a lot of room to work with over on the far side. Tocolino felt he might have been a little bit obstructed, but their positioning play, and that should be an easy pickings here. Indeed it is. Tommy Pinello picking up goal number 3 for the Boca Raton. And that will surely take us to our next courtesy change. Chance for me to hand back over to the man behind the wheels of steel, DJ Trouble. Stay with us. We'll be back within the next 45 seconds to a minute. Well, like I said, welcome back. Just under a minute. We try and get the players to come back for a courtesy change within 45 seconds. Once again, a warm welcome, and great to see so many guests here this afternoon. Boca Raton now for many years, of course, our official partner hotel, and President and Chief Executive Officer, who will also be hosting the prize presentation a little bit later, Daniel Hostetler, alongside Doug Evans and Matt Swift. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Not to forget, of course, Daniele Moore, the Mayor of Palm Beach. As the players have made their way back out to the field, all on fresh mounts, of course. And Mia Cambiasso trying to lay this one up nicely for Riley Ganzi. Crowder over on the far side. He saw that Tomacho Pierres was left completely unmarked. And let's see if Tommy Pinello can find possibly. My money would have been on Sandy Toccolino, but Riley was obviously the better spot to pick up this ball. Good marking up there by Cambiasso. Little near side back shot from Crowder, finding Hilario Figueres. He will send it back, little interception. And now Santi might play this one to Tommy Pinello, a little bit too deep, too far. As Tomacho Pierres all be on that ball as the first player, turning things around nicely. Still Tomacho. Now, who's he going to play this one to? Oh, a big swing and a miss. This could be a break here for Tommy Pinello. He's beaten the hook attempt, and Tommy Pinello, oh my lord, my goodness, just puts it wide. And you don't see that very often from a Tengola, putting that one just wide. Probably still a little bit flabbergasted by the fact that he got a chance after Tomacho Pierres tried to send that ball all the way downfield. Remember, this field running from the north end, which is where that ball's been knocked into from Crowder. Over to Hilaria. He also not making the connection. And this will be a rocket of a shot from Pinello just to redeem himself, but he just puts it wide. So a bit of power play here at the moment from the Boca Raton. Would love to have picked up their fourth goal by now. Crowder, again, choosing to go over on the left side. This time he's found Erskine. Rotation working quite nicely. Hilario will jump in behind. The positioning play here from the Boca Raton, superb. Just taking the pace out. Here's the pass. Straight down the middle. Cambiasso just beaten to it there by Jason Crowder with a very nice little back out. We've had the first horn. We're down to the last couple of seconds. I doubt very much Yep, there is the horn, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause. 3-1. Still in favour of the Boca Raton. We're going to have a very short break. Stay with us for Chukka 3 coming up after this short break.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Gave me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, great to have you with us here. 2 chukkers played, and goal number 3 coming onto the account there of the Boca Raton, courtesy of Tommy Pinello. But we also had a nice goal by Tomacho Pierres. So both teams up on the score sheet. 3-1. Still very much anyone's game. I'm sure the nerves have calmed down somewhat. And great to see how these 2 ladies, Riley Ganzi alongside Mia Cambiasso, are connecting so well with each other. And obviously, please do keep a close eye on some of the ponies here, some of these majestic 4-legged athletes. We will, during the prize presentation, of course, have 3 Best Playing Pony awards. 1 from the Argentine Polo Association, 1 from the American Polo Horse Association, and then, of course, also from the World Polo League. That all to take place, of course, right at the very end. Here we go then. Chukka number 3, ball's back in play. Play again, of course, resuming where that last chukka ended. He's got to be careful. Cambiasso was right there, waiting for the unforced error. In comes Hilario. He's up against Pinello. Takes a shot. It's deflected and cleared. Nice bit of defending there by Tomacho Pierres, as he will try and not only get a little bit of mileage between himself and that goal post or that goal mouth, but these are the kind of broken plays or the possession that you give to the opposition you don't want to really do. But Tommy Pinello making no mistake there, ladies and gentlemen. Goal number 4 for the Boca Raton. Need to maybe tighten up a little bit on the defense as the 2 teams line back up here on the halfway line. Just waiting for 2 players, 1 on each side. Seem to have a little tack issue over the corner. Chance for me just to remind you, if you were here last year, what a thrilling final we saw last year, 2025. It was Tonkawa up against Travieso. Tonkawa winning the Palm Beach Open 2025 in overtime by 13-12. Very, very close match. The MVP last year. Another man with polo royalty status, Juan Martinero, winning that prestigious award. Let's see who's going to pick up that award here this afternoon. So we're all back together. Ball's about to be thrown in, and at this level of polo, it is so imperative that you you win the throw-in. That puts you immediately in the offensive, attacking modus operandi. Nice little backhand shot here from Sugar Erskine, and Crowder trying to hit the target, just puts it slightly wide on the far post. Clever little play there from Sugar to find his teammate Crowder. So 4-1, the Boca Raton have it. Big hit from Santi Toccolino, finding Tommy Pinello. A little bit too far for Mia Cambiasso to pick up that broken play. Nice bit of defending there by Juice. But again, Crowder not making contact. Nice little backhand from Pinello, and he's found Mia Cambiasso. Watch this pony open up for Cambiasso. Riley tucks in. Well played, Riley. Read it well. Knew exactly when to get involved. But back to Crowder. Jason sends it out to his left-hand side, where Hilario Figueres will get that ball further into the half of the Boca Raton. Back to Pinello. Nicely stolen. Plays it over to his left to find Cambiasso again. Ever so slightly beaten there by Crowder. Nice little backhand. Intended for Erskine, but Pinello, very calm, very concentrated, regains possession, sends Mia Cambiasso out on her way. Toccolino now working the rotation, making his way, his self-presence and his availability known. Didn't quite get to the finish he was hoping for. Ball went out of bounds, so a change of possession came off a Juice player. So the Boca Raton will have possession now with this next free hit, if you will, a 5A from the spot. Quickly taken. Toccolino. And why not indeed try the long distance shot? Ball is now gone out of bounds. And that whistle at 3:40 will suggest a courtesy change and a chance for DJ Troubles to do what he does so well. Right then, everybody, 3 minutes and 40 seconds remain here in the first half. 4-1. The Boca Raton definitely very much on course to get the first hurdle overcome and done and dusted. But there will be a second half. Another 3 chukkers will be up, of course. But we would like you all, after this chukker is over, to kindly make your way out onto the field to tread in those divots. Part of the tradition that we'd like to uphold here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. So kindly make your way out to the field to tread in those divots. That's much appreciated, especially by our ground staff, who have done such a great job in getting this field always ready for such special Sunday matches. As we just saw, Riley Ganzi nearly put another one through, a little unlucky not to hit the target. So Juice have a possession. Clock's ticking down. Sugar Erskine not able to control the ball. Luckily for him, he had Jason Crowder to send that ball a bit further down, or upfield I should say. Remember, they're now playing towards that north end of the goal mouth. Oh, now this could be a chance for a 2-man horse race. Cambiasso, she read it very quickly. Cambiasso, and away we go. Mia Cambiasso up against Tamacho Pierres. Slams on the brakes, lets him override. Nicely laid up now for Tommy Pinello, taking it round the outside. He was going flat out. Still Pinello, 2 or 3 more touches, and I'm pretty sure the crowd are going to go completely crazy, and they are. Thank you very much. Without any prompting. And that makes it 5-1. What a nice run, and what a clever play there by Mia Cambiasso. Playing cat and mouse there with Tamacho Pierres, and then Tommy Pinello, who was already in 3rd, 4th gear with his pony, just had to take that ball and outrun everybody. Ball's back in play. 1.5 minutes, a little over remaining here in the first half. And let's see if Senor Figueres can pick up another one. Crowder, he might go for the long distance shot. Jason Crowder, indeed, that's how you get the job done. Well done, Jason. Picking up goal number 2. Thank you very much for that from the fans here from Team Juice. So a little under a minute by the time that ball gets released left here in the first half, i.e. chukker number 3. And we very much hope you are enjoying the perfect weather conditions. Of course, our amazing hospitality by the sexy chef, as always, surprising us with culinary delights. Pinello, little backhand shot, will bounce literally at the feet here of Mia Cambiasso. The horn going off in the background, down to 24.3 seconds remaining here in chukker number 3. Crowder. I can see now we've got 2 players there just trying to untangle themselves. Crowder, that ball is running, and he does it again. Jason Crowder picking up a very important second goal here, and that will bring us, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now your turn to shine for those lovely guests here. Please make your way out onto the field at no extra charge, of course, to tread in those divots, an old tradition that we'd like to uphold here in polo. I will leave you in the musical hands of DJ Troubles. Kindly make your way out to tread in those divots and then be back in time for the second half of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open Final 2026.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Gave me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, one and all, for treading in those divots. If I can now kindly ask you all, please, to make your way back to your seats. As you can see, the players are ready back out on the field on fresh ponies, ready to start our second half. Once again, a very warm welcome to this, the final of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open 2026. The Boca Raton at the moment, and they're in the pink shirts, doing a very good job, leading by 5-3 against Juice, who picked up 2 goals, very important 2 goals in that third chukka, just the 1 goal in the second, no score in the first. And once again, a big thank you to you all for going out there and treading in those divots. Field looks absolutely immaculate. Quick rundown once again of who's who out there. The Boca Raton in the pink shirts, led by Riley Ganzi, who scored twice in the first chukka. Then Mia Cambiasso at number 2. Tommy Pinello, the 10-goaler, at number 3. And Santiago Tocalino, the 7-goaler, at number 4. And the man who's on the ball right here in the dark shirt with the number 3, that's Hilario Figueres, playing for Juice, coming in on 5 goals. At number 4, Jason Crowder. At number 1, Sugar Erskine. At number 2, Tomacho Pierres. And away we go, not wasting any time, getting the second half underway. And Juice able to retrieve possession after that, what looked like a pretty good attack coming in from the Boca Raton. Little ball to the boards from Santi Tocalino, intended for, and straight away sent back up downfield by Tommy Pinello. Riley Ganzi in a perfect spot. She opens her shoulders, takes a shot, tries to keep that ball in play. A little unlucky. She wanted to sink it in one, and it is very tempting when you have those perfect played balls straight up into that danger zone. You just want to get on with the job. But just the slightest little change of the wrist, or sitting down too soon, coming out or into the half seat, can make that ball go anywhere but where you want it to go. But this could be a second chance here. Crowder coming in for the challenge, left behind, done enough to allow Tomacho Pierres with a little bit of space here. Oh, to try and clear it. That nearly went a bit Pete Tong, but he's able to correct himself. Here we go then. Team Juice, nice long ball, gets it over the halfway line. It was intended for Hilario Figueres. Pinello plays it out to the boards. He's got 2 to choose from. This one's going to go to Mia Cambiasso. Nicely played. Back up to Santi Tocalino. He'll try and he really has hammered this one. Ball still in play. Tomacho Pierres, very risky, but gets rewarded as Erskine tries to take that ball a bit further downfield. Crowder on the near side. Now, those of you who may have not been to polo before, very important rule: all polo players must play using only their right hands. There was a rule that was abolished in 1974. Up until that point, you could still play with your left hand. But as I say, that is no longer the case. Back to Riley. Good touch, but a slight deflection. She gets a second chance. Well done, Riley. She's going to chase this one. Left behind for Pinello, and he hammers that one across the field into the far corner. They've been running and gunning now for several minutes. I'm sure the next opportune moment for the umpires to blow the whistle will also allow the players to go for a courtesy change. But look at this pony by Tomacho Pierres, outrunning them all. Still Tomacho. Last defender there was Mia Cambiasso, able to not only make the connection, but play it straight back into one of her teammates, over to the left-hand side. Nicely done by Tocalino. In comes Pinello. Wants to extend it and keep that momentum going. Riley on her way up towards that goal mouth. Here we go. Ganzi in front and on her own. Gets a bit of support. Ganzi's first touch. Again, slightly out to the left-hand side. But my goodness, what incredible pace here displayed by both teams. Ball went over the back line, and as I thought and suggested, we're going to have a very quick courtesy change Chance for me to hand back over to the man behind the wheels of steel, DJ Troubles. .341 on the clock, 5-3 in favour of the Boca Raton. We are in the fourth chukker, the first of the second half. Remember, 6 chukkers is what's played at this high level of polo. And Team Juice still have a little bit of work to do. And again, that ball not getting where it was intended. A little backhand shot here from Pinello to Santi Toccolino. Crowder will get there, or will he, before Cambiasso? They did, or she did enough. Riley Ganzi. Just wide again, but always finds herself exactly where she needs to be, has an incredible sense of reading the play and getting herself in situ. I'm pretty sure goal number 3 is only a matter of time. Erskine Sugar gets it over the halfway line, picked up now by Hilario. Toccolino gets a little bit of distance on it. Did you see with what elegance Tommy Pinello fished that ball out of the air? And away we go again. Ganzi, good touch. This time it's nice and straight. Ganzi on the approach. Little deflection, a little unlucky. Crowder going back with her, putting the pressure on. Tomacho gets it over the halfway line. Deflection coming off the breastplate there of Figueras, able to, but only briefly control it. He's up against a 10-goaler, and he will, of course, send that one back downfield. That ball, as my dear friend Dale Schwitz would say, has got eyes. But this one just goes out on the far post. And as I said, you can watch all the action, of course, on your handheld devices. Just go to YouTube and then CTV Sports, Chukker TV, where you have all the different angles, the center cam, the 2 end zone cameras, and of course, the drone. Tomacho takes that ball on the half volley. Tomacho Pierres, has he done enough? He has. What a cracking goal here by Tomacho Pierres, picking up his second of the afternoon, and in closing in now on that Boca Raton lead from 5 goals to now just 4 goals by Juice. So very quickly back to the halfway line they come. Ball's back in play. Tomacho had to get out of that equation quite quickly. Santi has possession. Will leave it for Pinello. And he'll be looking for Mia Cambiasso. And she waits for that ball, cleverly so, to get out on her stick side. side. Trying to cut that one. Not easy to do with the half volley or a full volley. We've heard the horn in the background. We're down to the last 30 seconds of play here in chukker number 4. Good correction and pick up here by Crowder. Crowder might get the time and the chance to run it. He's going to have to unload one very quickly. Here comes the shot. It's deflected by Pinello. In comes Hilario, and Hilario cool as... Oh, I was going to say cool as ice. Puts away, I think, nevertheless, a round of applause is more than overdue here for that run, and that'll bring us to the end of chukker number 4. It's a 1-goal final so far. We have 2 more chukkers coming up. Stay with us. Very short break, and we'll be back for chukker number 5.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Gave me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Everybody, here we go then. Chukker number 5, and just that 1 goal in it. 5 goals to 4. The Boca Raton still in the lead, but we have 2 more periods of play, 2 more chukkers to go. And Riley Gansey again. Good pick up here. Gansey all in front and all on her own. This looks very good. Can she do it in 3? Has a look over her shoulder. She knows that Crowder is there, and a very nice finish, but unfortunately not between the 24 feet of those goal posts, but a nice run by Riley Gansey. So it stays 5 goals to 4. Half a minute already down here in chukker number 5. And over on the far side, Hilario. Figueres. Now looking maybe to feed that ball to Erskine. He's going to try and correct himself. Did not hit a clean pass. Still Hilario needs to be careful. There was Santi Toccolina coming in and did enough to allow that ball to go back the other way. It'll be Tommy Pinello. Hammers that one. Pinello saying, I want to have a crack at this myself. Still Pinello, watch the ball. He slightly topped it, left behind, and had a bit of a backspin on it. Crowder. He could be looking for Stuart Erskine. No, he's going to lay it up in midfield here for Hilario. He, on the other hand, will be looking for Erskine. Watch how he watches that ball drop. He's got to be careful. The under the neck shot. Well played by the Boca Raton. I was going to say, it looked like possibly there might have been another player to just pick up that ball. Again, a very, very long ball. Picked up nicely by Riley. Again, Ganzi. She's got to get around the outside of Tomacho Pierres. Needs a bit of support. Left now for Crowder. He'll send it out towards the boards. This is the moment you want to get your cameras out when they come running more or less straight into your living room or here into the VIP enclosure. Pinello, oh, with a big hole in his mallet. And let's see if Hilario can be, I was going to say, be beaten there by Mia Cambiasso. She definitely had her eyes on him. The Boca Raton in possession once again. Here the monster shot. And Riley will be thinking, thank you very much. Ganzi's first. And now the finish. Riley wants to take it round and stick and ball it, just running out of polo field, a little unlucky. 4.5 minutes on the clock. I think we're going to get another run in before the courtesy change. Crowder finds Erskine. Erskine looks up, nobody there. Might want to play it back to Crowder. Still Sugar. There's the drive. Oh, unlucky, deflected coming off the pony there of Crowder. He won't be happy with that. And Toby Pinello. Another massive shot here. Now then, will that ball stay in play and will Riley get a piece of it? Unlucky. Now the whistle will bring it to a close, i.e. allowing the players for a courtesy change. 3:43 on the clock, still that one goal in it. We're going to be back in just a few moments. Stay with us for the second half of Chaka number 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't want to say anything until I had confirmation, but it's just been brought to my attention that indeed we do have, yes, the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny will be here at some point a little bit later this afternoon. So all the children, if you're listening, we will have an egg hunt right after this game. So we've got another 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go in this Chaka, and then of course the 6th and final Chaka, and right after that the Easter Bunny, I'm hoping, will be gracing us with his presence. So you might want to get ready for the Easter hunt, the Easter egg hunt, which, as I say, will take place right after this game. We weren't sure who was going to make it. He's got a very busy schedule on Easter Sunday, but he said he would not want to miss being at Grand Champions Polo Club on this special Easter Sunday final of the Palm Beach Open. Yes, thank you very much. And we are delighted to have him with us a little bit later on. Here we go then. Juice knocking on the door of the Boca Raton. And a little flick of the wrist there, ladies and gentlemen. Goal number 3 to Macho Pierres. Wow, what a clever goal. And all of a sudden, it's 5 goals apiece. Well, it was kind of inevitable. They've been working so hard and trying to crack the defense of the Boca Raton, and with a little over 2.5 minutes left to go, it is now anyone's final, anyone's game. Santi Toccolino would like to rectify things on that scoreboard. Toccolino up to the front door. He's found Ganzi, Riley Ganzi, everybody. Riley Ganzi, yes. She puts it through and gets her hat trick, her third goal of the final, and puts the team back in the lead. Well done, Riley. So, 6 goals to 5. Can they carry this slight advantage over the remaining minute and 40 seconds into the 6th and final chukker and avoid getting the equaliser? If anything, maybe picking up another cheeky little goal here before they go and change for the 6th and final chukker. As I said, Hilario Figueres, very dangerous when he gets the ball. Oh, he's lost it. In comes Sugar. Couldn't take it. Pinello, he will open up things nicely. And he will send once again Riley Ganzi on her way. Crowder. Nice little backhand. They're going to come at him from both sides. Nice pick up here by Hilario. He had to play the one on the left side. Will he go for the under the neck? Here it comes. Looks pretty high, looks pretty straight, and looks like a big round of applause for Hilario Figueres. And that makes it 6-1 and half a dozen of another. With a little under, or a little over half a minute to play. Let's see if they can make it back in time before the horn. Looks like they won't. That'll be it for chukker number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a thrilling 6th and final chukker. Give them a round of applause. We'll be right back. Stay with us for the final chukker of the Palm Beach Open Final 2026. Okay, everybody, we are about ready. The stage is set for a 6th and final chukker. Now, let me just very quietly but forcefully ask you if you are here supporting the Boca Raton. Make some noise. Are you here for the Boca Raton? Okay, there's about 5 of you. Nice. Anybody here for Team Juice? Yeah, you can't vote for the same team, love. You've got to choose one or... I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. Well, we wish both of the teams the very best of luck. Here we go. 6 chukker, 6 goals apiece. And away we go. Ball in play. Ganzi, Riley, so far. the only player alongside Tomacho Pierres who has scored 3 goals in this game. And speaking of Tomacho, he's on the ball. Mia Cambiasso will turn things on the halfway line. Tommy Pinello comes in to lend a helping hand, sends it back to Mia with a cut shot. Nicely done, Mia Cambiasso. Put a bit of a backspin on that, Cambiasso. I'm sure that one will, oh, yes, it's gone through. Well done, Mia. So, Mia Cambiasso for the Boca Raton picks up her first and probably very important goal to put them back in the lead by 7 goals to 6. But there is still a good 6.5 minutes remaining here in the final chukker. Remember, they change ends after every goal is scored. Just waiting for one more player, Tomacho Pierres, to come and join his teammates before they release that ball. Looks like Jason Crowder having a little bit of attack issue there over on the south end of the field, which he's obviously seemed to have fixed. He's about to get back in the saddle. There he is. Crowder making his way back to the halfway line for that next throw-in. So as I said, everybody, especially if you have children with you this afternoon, we have, on good authority, confirmation the Easter Bunny will be here right after this game. Very busy for the Easter Bunny on this Easter Sunday, but he said he would not want to miss this for the world. So get ready for the Easter egg hunt, which will take place right after this final. Ball's back in play. Mia Cambiasso. Nicely done. Little deflection coming off the pony. I think it came off Riley. In comes Jason Crowder. Riley needs to allow him a little bit of room. He will send that one across the halfway line, looking for Tomacho Pierres. Good pick up, and can he, however, get round the outside of Mia Cambiasso? Try to tee it up very nicely for Figueres. Ball didn't go through. Very quick, the response of the defense of the Boca Raton. Another beautiful pass here for Mia Cambiasso. That's her first touch. Erskine right behind her. Cambiasso, second touch. Just puts it wide. Unlucky. Very unlucky. And that will mean, of course, that Juice will have possession and a knock-in. They got a good 5 minutes left in which to try and get the equaliser. We could possibly see this if it does go over the full time and we have an equal number on the scoreboard into a sudden death golden goal serving the chukker. Let's wait and see if that even happens. But Riley Ganzi again getting a very nice pass here from Tommy Pinello. Solid first touch. And I'm pretty sure that's all it took. Just one touch. And Riley Ganzi picking up goal number 4. The Boca Raton, yes, indeed, have a little cushion one more time of 2 goals. Let's see how Team Juice will respond. Still plenty of time. Clock's being stopped, waiting for one more player. There he is, Tomacho Pierres, making his way out onto the field. And ball is back in play. Tommy. Another nice big hit. Looking for Santi Toccolino. Try and pick that one up on the near side. Didn't get a clean connection. As Tomacho struggling a little bit there to get that ball a little bit closer to the halfway line. And this is what I like about Riley. Also goes back and lends a helping hand when it comes to playing defense. And now, Hilario on the near side. In comes Cambiasso. Well played, Mia. Little backhand, didn't get the contact. Hilario will be thinking, thank you very much. I'll have a piece of this if you don't mind. Little unlucky there for Tamacho. Overrides, but Sugar, he read it well. Sugar trying to keep the ball in play. It goes out of bounds. And with 3:24 on the clock, we will have our final courtesy change. So a little bit of music, please, Maestro. Okay, here we go then. 3:24 on the clock and away we go. Knock-in coming from the Boca Raton. And look at that, Riley Gansey once again gets herself in the perfect position, just waiting for that pass that didn't quite make it through. Intercepted and turned around here by Tomacho Pierres. Gets a little bit of a support there from Senor Crowder. And Sugar Erskine, the South African, puts it through, ladies and gentlemen. Sugar Erskine makes it 7-8. 2:45 left on the clock. Well, and if I look at the score sheet here from the very first Chaka, 2-0 in favor of the Boca Raton. 3-1, still the Boca Raton. 5-3, the Boca Raton still in the lead. Then it went very close with 5-4. They didn't score in the fourth. Both teams scoring in the sixth, except for Juice picking up a second goal. Hilario Figueres to Macho Pierres. That's when they got the equaliser. And at the moment, it is 2-1 in favor of the Boca Raton. Here in the sixth and final Chaka. Still that one goal that they have advantage. And let's see what Crowder has up his sleeve. He's got both ladies trying to keep the ball or force the error to keep that ball within the half of Team Juice. As soon as the ball gets played to a member of that team, there's immediately a defender on him. Sugar. Nice long ball to Tamacho. But can he get round? I don't think he can. Santi Toccolino. Santi deciding who to play it to. Again, well intercepted. Great eye for the ball. Great read by Hilario. There's the backhand. Tamacho didn't control it. Santi. Toccolino once again gets everything over the halfway line. He will chase his own ball. Toccolino with a monster hit. Just wide. And we're down to the last minute of play. Well, they need to get their skates on now if they want to get the equaliser. No risk for the wicked. Crowder. I'm sure he will have had a look at the scoreboard. Let's see if Sugar can take it. Oh, he didn't make the connection. Tommy Pinello to maybe finish on a high. That ball definitely didn't have the best eyes. At the right direction. And ladies and gentlemen, I think, yep, they're starting to shake hands with the last 15, 16 seconds remaining. So the Boca Raton, after a lot of hard work, yes indeed, a round of applause I think is the order of the day here, win the historic 8th World Polo League's Palm Beach Open Final 2026 with 8-7. Congratulations, Riley Gansey picking up 4 goals. Mia Cambiasso also with a goal, and then of course Tommy Pinello with 3. well done. But let's not forget the great performance here by Team Juice. Sugar Erskine picking up a goal in that final chukker. Jason Crowder, he hit the target twice in chukker number 3. Also, 3 goals on the account of Tomacho Pierres and 1 for Hilario Figueres. So well done all round. And we will have a very short break. Now, before we go into that break, I do believe I just saw the Easter Bunny. So things are being prepared for that. I bet all the kids will be ready. If you are a parent, you might want to inform your children that the Easter Bunny has definitely arrived. And those Easter eggs are being openly hidden as we speak. I'm not, I'm afraid. No, I'm not. So we will be back. Thank you very much. We have the Easter hunt coming up, followed by the prize presentation. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. I think we're about ready. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sticking around for the prize presentation. Before we start with the official award ceremony, can I ask everybody, please, to give both of these teams a big Easter round of applause. Thank you very much. At the same time, I'd like to welcome once again Mr. Daniel Hostetler, President and the Chief Executive Officer of the Boca Raton. I'd like to also welcome Mr. Matt Swift, President of Concordia and also one of the partners of the Flagler Forum, as well as Mr. Bill Shepherd, a partner of the Flagler Forum. Now we're going to start with the three ponies of which have been awarded the best playing pony. Whoever wants to come forward first, I think, yes, it's going to be the best playing pony. Yes, please bring her forward, ladies and gentlemen. The American Polo Horse Association. We've got three grooms, Rocky, Bastian, and Eduardo. Please bring her forward. The best playing pony of the American Polo Horse Association, Open Divina, ridden by, and there he is, the man who rode her, the South African, the one and only Mr. Sugar Erskine, and owned by Santa Rita Breeding Operation. And on behalf, of course, of all the Peticeros, there's three of them. Give it up, if you would, for the best playing pony and Rocky, Bastian, and Eduardo. Thank you very much. Let's now have the Polo Argentino, the Argentine Polo Association best playing pony, ladies and gentlemen. There she comes. She is called Machitos Boogie, or Bogey, I hope I pronounced that correctly, and the man straight off the podium who rode her, Tommy Pinello, and another pony coming out of the Santa Rita Breeding Operation. And the young man looking after her is none other than Alberto. Thank you very much, Alberto. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Machitos Bogey. And like always in life, all good things come in threes. We now would like to have the World Polo League's best playing pony of this, the Palm Beach Open, ladies and gentlemen. Mauro is the young man looking after her. Her name is Dolfina Libre, and she was ridden by the one and only Mia Cambiasso, and also coming from the Santa Rita Breeding Operation. Thank you very much, Mauro, and well done, Mia Cambiasso. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Look how shy she is. Yes, get your round of applause. Right then, Daniel, I hope you're ready. Matt, I hope you're ready. Bill, I hope you're ready. Our three gentlemen up there. We are, of course, going to start with the runners-up of what was, I'm sure you'll agree with me, a thrilling final, the 8th edition of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open. The runners-up, of course, Team Juice. Ladies and gentlemen, please step forward at number 1, Sugar Erskine. At number 2, ladies and gentlemen, he scored 3 goals. Give it up for Camacho Perez. And then, of course, the man also got on the score sheet, ladies and gentlemen, Hilario Figueres. Please step forward. A round of applause for the 5-goaler, Hilario. And the man who looks more and more like me when I was that age, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one, Mr. Jason Crowder. Give it up for Jason. And then over to the winning team. And I caught how delighted the president and the chief executive of the Boca Raton is, Daniel Hostetler, to be presenting this to his own team. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners, of course, of the Palm Beach Open, Team Boca Raton. Please step forward. Riley Ganzi. Picking up 4 goals in that final. Congratulations. Well done, Riley. At number 2, also with a goal in the last chuck, a very important goal. Give it up for the wonderful Mia Cambiasso. And as I'm sure you can imagine, it is always an honour to have a 10-goaler on field number 2 here at Grand Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Pinello. Well done, Tommy. And at number 4, ladies and gentlemen, the machine, the powerhouse that is Santiago Tocarino. Well done. Now, we have just a couple more awards to go through before we lift and present that beautiful trophy. The next, of course, will be for the MVP, the most valuable player. And I'm sure it'll come as no surprise that the MVP, the most valuable player of the Palm Beach Open Final 2026 goes to Senor Tommy Panello. Congratulations, well done, Tommy. Now, there are 3 gentlemen that we would like to also ask to come up onto the podium, because without them, we wouldn't be able to play polo at this level. Your 2 mounted officials this afternoon, of course, were Pepe Araja and Santos Anca, and your chief umpire, none other than Gaston Dorignac, gentlemen. Thank you. Congratulations. Well done. And now everybody turn around for a nice group photograph. Thank you very much. Well done. Once again, congratulations to the Boca Raton. Well done, Team Juice. And now the moment that I'm sure Daniel Hostetler has been waiting for, as has his team, the Boca Raton, the presentation of the beautiful World Polo League's Palm Beach Open trophy. Yes, it looks heavy, and it is heavy, so they might just leave it standing there. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody here at Grand Champions Polo Club, please give it up for your champions, winners of the Palm Beach Open, the Boca Raton, Riley Ganzi, Mia Cambiaso, Tommy Panello, and Santiago Tocarino. And the crowd go crazy. Thank you very much, one and all. Hope you've enjoyed your Sunday with us here at Grand Champions Polo Club. There is still one more to come, of course, in the series, in this, the 8th edition. And that, of course, is the Triple Crown of Polo. From all of us here at Grand Champions, get home safely, enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend, and we look forward to welcoming you back here very soon for the World Polo League's final Triple Crown of Polo. From all of us, thank you very much, and good night.